Right now, we are driving to Positano in the Amalfi Coast, and it's a place roughly about 1 to 2 hours drive from Naples, and lots of tourists come here because of the beaches. As you can see, look at the backdrop, huh? The town on the left and the sea on the right. So lots of motorcycles coming here because of the very, very small roads. But it's a very scenic road, and normally it's going up the hill, and for sure lots of tourists and even locals come here to take a break and have a short vacation while staying in Naples or neighboring areas in Italy. And look at that backdrop. Wow, this is a spectacular drive. Imagine mountain on the left and the sea on the right. You just have to be careful when you're driving the roads here because they can get narrower and narrower. And you will notice there's some little curbs on the side where you can park your car and do some Instagram photos or just breathe the ocean breeze. So it's a very interesting place because it's very touristic. Only problem here is parking. Yes, that's the number one problem. The parking here can go as much as $10 to $20. No, not dollars. We're in Italy. 10 to 20 euros per hour. So you can just imagine if you stay more than 8 hours just because you want to unwind, like going shopping or going to the beach, it's going to be expensive. And that's my son, Colberon, who's already an expert driver, driving the small streets. And look at the backdrop. The backdrop is surrounded by homes of mostly people living here. And this is going to be a very long drive because you cannot really go very, very fast. But it's okay because part of the driving is enjoying the scenery of Amalfi Coast. So Amalfi Coast is a very, very long coast. And according to my wife Berna, Positano is part of Amalfi Coast. So maybe it's true, but the idea here is first we want to take lunch because we left our hotel in Naples at about 10 a.m. So it's already past 12 o'clock. Now the thing is, where are we going to park the car? So again, like what I said, parking is so expensive. And if you take a taxi coming here, it will be much, much more. So maybe if you want to come here, the best is to take a tour. So look at those restaurants. Huh? Aren't they charming place? Because while you're eating, while you're having wine, you can actually see the ocean. It's a charming, quaint place to go to, and I would love to come back. And hopefully, it's going to be my wife and I only because we are so many in the group with my kids, and everybody they have their own thing to do, and the most relaxing is you're only traveling with your partner. So it's either her choice or my choice. Unlike if you travel, well, it's also a nice bonding. So finally, we were able to find a restaurant. Yes, because my daughter Claude, she loves to check Google where to eat. And one thing I can tell you, what's the name? Casa Bottega. So that's the name of the place. So here's Mom Cora, who is always quite tired because of so much walking, but this time she hasn't started walking yet. But little Evan already started walking, and I'm sure little Evan is already very, very hungry. So that's the food. Everything looks very creative on the plate as Cole starts to eat. So after our lunch, Cole said, Papa, I want to have some gelato. Okay, so let's do it then. So he said he's going to look for a place where we can have ice cream, which of course they call gelato. I don't know if I was able to shoot some video while walking looking for some gelato here. Look, it's the roads are getting narrower and narrower. So you have to be a very good driver because a lot of people are shopping here and they cross anytime they want. So you have to be very, very careful not to bump them, or else you'll be in big trouble. Okay, so Mommy Cora is starting her exercise. So she's gonna walk in the heat of the sun at about 1 p.m. and it's really very, very hot because the best time to walk actually should be about 2 hours before the sunset. So that's a big minibus. So most of the people here are taking the minibus, or what you call a private transportation. So those are the people waiting. I'm not sure if that's a public bus, but look how beautiful the place is. Again, I say it's a very, very charming place. So if you want to visit, it's also quite near to Rome. So if you fly to Rome, you can always end up in Amalfi Coast. Okay, if you love the sea, just looking at the sea is already very, very relaxing. So right now we're looking for a coffee shop so we can leave Mama Cora. There she is. She doesn't want to walk anymore. So like what I said, everything is dependent on your body, whether you can really walk or just simply have coffee and enjoy the view, like this coffee shop here that's very, very famous. And Berna, of course, wanted to make sure that her mother, Mami Cora, will enjoy sipping that coffee. Again, they claim that the espresso is one of the best to drink in Italy. Yes, I've tried it. It's really good. It's very, very strong, but the taste was much, much better with sugar. Okay, so sugar's bad, but for me, because I don't take sugar all the time, it's okay. So I told Berna, I want to see this place. Look at this. They use a lot of plants, and that's where you will have your coffee, your lunch, your dinner. So everything has a price. So we'll have to start walking and walking again. And thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you.